Okay, so my stocks pick of the week, a little bit early this week, purely because bank holiday weekend coming up and I'm away, I'm busy. So I can't do this on the Sunday. Markets close on the Monday, but this has really come to my attention today, and it's very important that I share this. Okay, so let me just move this over. So FEIM originally, and there's a link down below in the description here. This I called this first long on the 15th of April. It did actually enter here on the 22nd of April around 1755. Now, since then, we've moved up and we've hit the center line of this longer term weekly bullish channel. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. It's pulled back, profit taking, low volume, and now we're coming back up again and we have full confluence. These are the only, out of 4,898 stocks, these were the only ones that came on the confluence scanner overnight. And one of them, FEIM, gives me a second opportunity to get into this stock for this longer term investment. This is not a swing trade, this is a longer term investment. So we've got that first entry here at 1755. Second entry, I need to get over $20 really. So this is where I am with this at the moment. This white line will give me my average holding position then. Okay, so you're going to increase that average holding position, but we're in this for the longer term, good growth prospects. So let's have a look at that weekly channel just to show you this. This has been really bullish since 2023, where this is basically, we really didn't break this $15 zone since it was launched, since we had that IPO, and we were going sideways. And then in 2023, after those lows, were investors saw value. There was good moves here through here, and now we came back to test this previous resistance zone recently, and then we've had that first entry, and I want my second entry there. Again, we are looking at all-time highs, but that's no reason not to look at this for a longer term view for an investment. It's done the hard work, it's doing well, it's in a really good bullish move. When you're drawing these sort of channels, if I just move this over to the left and make the chart a little bit bigger. Hi Richard, how you doing? Nice to see you. When you're drawing these longer term channels, you're basically joining the dots, but one of the most important things here is that the center line has some good tests. Okay, so yes, we're picking up these pivots on the top of this channel and this pivot here, this rejection which came down. I'm also looking where we have confluence with this non-linear support and resistance, this channel, and also this weekly linear support and resistance zones. And we can see this first confluence here where it tests this linear, tests the bottom of the channel, and then comes back up again. And then we do the same again here, comes in and we get a good test. So this is it's not exact, but this is the general trend on the weekly channel. And this gives me confidence that this hasn't broken really, because when it did try to break, it hit this weekly zone. Have we got another weekly zone at this moment in time? No, we haven't. We need 3 or more touches within a certain price zone to give us that support and resistance. So we go back to the daily. Again, this is all on the stocks predator, guys. The scan came out last night, and obviously this is live for me. It's a longer term investment because of that bullish move, and it's quite a cheap stock to give us really something. So one thing I can add to this daily chart now is there's got a pivot here, and these 2 pivot here's. We've got a daily zone formed now. There's more than 3. So let's draw that in. Okay, so pivot here, here, and here. It's only a small zone, but that's fine because we've tested that on numerous occasions. So I always have my daily zone in gray, and pink is my weekly zone. So this here Yes, it closed down below there yesterday, but remember, this is our start line to add more. People think let's add it when it's low. You need to add during momentum. Yes, your average holding price will increase, but if this is in this strong bullish trend, then you will get in that profit. Now, really, this makes sense to me to get above the highs of yesterday, to get above $20, get that average holding price around about 18.77, something like, depends on what I get filled at, really. But yes, we're going to be testing this all-time high here, but we are very close, and we've got a strong bullish move, and we've got full confluence. We had the xBrat roller coaster give the signal on the 21st. We had 2 out of 3 there. So we had the roller coaster, and we had all 6 time frames on the bias depth heat map green. I'm good, Richard. Thank you. Just getting ready for a long weekend. It's that's why I'm doing this today. So then we have the 6-star buy then coming yesterday. So now we've got 3 out of 3 on our confluence scanner. Really, really strong, and a good time to add some more. But I want to make sure this rejection wasn't a one-off. So I need to go above that high of yesterday. That's my entry, just over the $20 mark, really. No target in mind. This is not, for me, really, this is not an options type of trade or a swing trade, because of that strong bullish channel on the weekly and this really great move recently with confluences coming in all the time. This is a longer term hold, and obviously this will remain on those longer term holds for me. But at this moment, it's my stocks pick of the week for next week, purely because I think this is a good example. Most of the other ones that we've done recently have been swing trades. You know, we've had Eaton hit targets, we've had Block hit targets. I've only been doing this 4 or 5 weeks, and 2 of those stock pick of the weeks have already hit targets. But now it's time to start to introduce those longer term plays, and I'm not going to do that on really expensive stocks. What I'm going to do is wait, be patient for those cheaper stocks like this one that's got a good growth channel, and wait for those confluence to come in and start to build that portfolio through the stocks predator. And don't forget to check the link for that previous live that I did. Quality is not brilliant. I was still sort of using the software then, so I wasn't totally au fait with it. But hopefully this one's a lot better quality. And then that video shows that call when we got this 6-star buy here, after we got the roller coaster, after we've got all 6, and that was my first entry. We hit this, we came back down, we pushed through. Now I've got a second chance. So again, this will be longer term, and we'll play this over the next year or so and see how it goes. And if we get a pullback and another confluence, I'll get another entry. So hopefully that helps. Check out the links below for that video, that original video where I had that initial entry, but also check out the Stocks Predator. It's a really great tool, standalone, web-based platform, full charting package. It has 3 of our indicators on right now, and they're the ones that we scan for confluence are on. So this confluence meter here, for example, we can see we're 3 out of 3. Okay, there is other stocks. There's even a Toronto stock that came in, but these are the ones that came out, and every day that scan runs. I got an email on my phone this morning before I even switched the computer on, because this is part of my dynamic watch list, and the software emails me what the scan results were overnight and what are in confluence. Recognize that FEIM straight away, so that sort of really targeted my analysis for today to look at that, because that's the opportunity I could see here with FEIM. So nice and short, nice and stocks pick of the week. I won't be doing it on Sunday purely because it's a bank holiday weekend and I'm with family. So hopefully that helps, and I will keep you all updated. Check out those links below, and if you're watching this and not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I do lots of live streaming now, and there's great videos on all the software as well. So have a great long weekend, everybody, and I'll catch up with you next week.